Hill out here in Budapest, Hungary with this beautiful woman right here. This is my wife. I hate when people come into my comment section and say she's my girlfriend, even though she's young, sexy, hot, all that sort of stuff. She's not my girlfriend. I locked it down. I put a ring on it, and then I lost that ring.
I have it. It's there.
Okay. But anyway, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for being here. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
This is our third Christmas together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we had our first one in Istanbul.
Yeah.
And then last year we were in Arusha, Tanzania. And this year we are in Budapest, Hungary. And it's been snowing a lot.
Yeah.
It's very cold outside. It feels very like Christmas, like in the movies, no?
Yeah, definitely. I went out today to do some Christmas shopping for the dinner we're having today. So yeah, it's definitely Christmas vibes everywhere. It's snowing, it's cold.
Yeah. I think this is our first time having Christmas in like a Christian country too.
Yeah.
Because like we've been around, but Turkey is very Muslim. Tanzania is very Muslim, right?
Last year when it was Christmas, it wasn't really like, we didn't see any decorations outside or anything.
And it was hot. Well, kind of
it was
hot.
Summer.
It's summer in the Southern Hemisphere in Christmas time. You know, my Peruvian students tell me like people dress up as Santa Claus with the full suit and the hat and the beard and everything. And it's like 40 degrees.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard like also in Australia, it's like summertime during Christmas, but they still do like the snowy theme.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There should be like Southern Hemisphere Santa where he's like in like swimming
bikini.
in a bikini and in swimming trunks, like he's like on a surfboard, you know, suntan lotion on.
Yeah. that would be fun.
He's not pulled by reindeer. He's like pulled by like dolphins and stuff.
Wow.
Come in
I love that.
drop gifts off. It should be something like that. But yeah, this is our Christmas edition. Probably everybody's with family or something like that. But we do live with AKDI every Sunday. This is our tradition where we chop it up and talk it. And cheers.
Cheers.
So it's been a good year. Y'all go check out Backpack Bandits, our second channel. We have new content dropping all the time. We had a new video drop about 2 days ago of us in Kenya. And we were, just in there. And we went to Fort Jesus. And that's a dope, speaking of Jesus, we went to Fort Jesus. See how that ties in?
Yeah.
So, new content coming soon. She's the one behind all that. So, Anyway, we're going to talk about Santa Claus, Christmas, the season, all that. I'm from America. You're from Turkey.
Yeah.
So the crazy thing is Santa Claus comes from Turkey, right? Like Saint Nick.
Exactly. Aziz Nick. We
Aziz
call him.
Nick.
Yes. He's from Antakya, which is like in the southern part of Turkey. Apparently that's where like the saint was, like during the Roman Empire, I guess. And that's how like that sort of rumor got around. Oh, like he's really from Turkey. And of course, everyone's Turkish when you go down to the roots.
Wait, let me ask, like, what do they teach about him in Turkey? Like, do they talk about it a lot? Do they talk about it in school?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
No. They don't teach that Santa is from Turkey or anything like that. Maybe, like, you'll hear your history teacher say that that's like a myth. But that's more like a internet myth, basically. Like, It's like a Twitter myth or something that happened years ago, and now it's like,
I don't know anything about the history. Was he like a saint who was famous for like giving gifts to poor people or kids or something like that?
I guess. Like, I don't know that much about it at all.
That would make sense, huh?
Yeah, I guess he was like one of the saints, and he was like caring for children.
Yeah. I wish I knew. I wish we watched a video about it before. Like, where did Santa Claus come from? So it's so crazy because a lot of the Christmas tradition comes from Germany. So it sort of makes sense. Turkish man moves to Germany, and then the culture sort of takes over.
Wow.
It's sort of funny. It all makes sense because a lot of it is like very intertwined.
I know.
But man. So growing up in America, like the Christmas season is like a very special time, and we were told to believe that Santa is real. And I really believed Santa until I was like maybe 10 years old or something like that, And it's crazy because all of society is like in on the joke. The teachers, your preacher, all the parents, even other kids.
Even like TV, I'm guessing.
Even TV.
Like channels for kids say that Santa is real.
Yeah.
And they like do stuff to make sure, like the Santa tracker,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, there's a whole website built on this lie.
Yeah, no, stop. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
Wow.
I'm sorry. But no, don't listen to her. Santa is real. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because this is the thing. This is the thing. Like, all of society is built around this myth and stuff like that. But that's because I think it's justified. Because a lot of the culture and the traditions of Christmas are related to that myth. So it wouldn't work, you know, putting cookies out there on the fireplace, putting the stockings by the fireplace, like, you know, creating the tree and all the anticipation. It doesn't work unless you believe Santa is real.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I mean, most of the traditions are nice around Santa. I just didn't grow up with them, you know? So for me, it's like we, like in Turkey, we only celebrate New Year's, but we do still have like the Christmas tree, and we have like turkey or a roasted chicken or something like that. But that all happens in the New Year's and not like the Christmas. But I guess because of like the commercial value and like America's effect on, you know, Muslim countries, we still have like those things. Like we still have Santa and Christmas tree, but it's just like, you know, it's a wow. Okay, we have a racist Albanian in
We
the
have
comments.
a racist Albanian in here, but it's okay. But when it comes to like those traditions, like when I was in Turkey, I didn't see Santa and stuff like that, at least as far as I remember when we were in Christmas time. Maybe I did. Maybe they did like the lights and like the tree
like
and
in
stuff
front
like
of
that.
the shops, like in the shopping malls and stuff,
Yeah.
like crowded places, touristic places they put.
Yeah.
But you don't see it like as often as you would see it in America.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like the other holidays I see more of, like Valentine's Day, there was a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, the Americas does have like a big effect on other people's holidays and stuff like that. But when it comes to like Santa Claus, man, I think like, how can I say this? Like, would you feel bad if I wanted to like tell our kids like, you know, Santa's real and we have to do the whole, you know, lying to them for years, like every year, like you can't let it slip, and it's a part of, you know, our house.
I mean, no, I wouldn't be mad. Like, I would be okay with that. I just don't know how serious I can take it because to me, it was just like, you know, I don't know how, but I always knew like that was never a thing. Like, I always knew that was something like, you know, something like a story that was made up for kids and things like that. Like, even though I grew up with like American television in my house, it was still like something that I didn't really believe in because, you know, that was never told to me by my parents at least.
Okay.
You know, so I would try my best to like, you know, fake it basically. But yeah, like.
What you mean fake it? Santa is real.
Sure.
He's real. I can tell you, I told you this before we started the stream, but you know, I believed in Santa until I was maybe about 10 or something like that. And the way I found out he's, you know, maybe not what I thought he was, a fat old white man who comes down the chimney.
Okay.
I found out he was not that because my parents sat me down at the dinner table and said, you know what, son, Christmas is coming, but I want you to know that it's really a spirit. Santa Claus is like a spirit that lives in all of us during the Christmas season. And it's about giving and caring and that sort of stuff.
I mean, Santa is a symbol, yes. And if that's the message that you want to give it to our kids, like, then that's, you know, that's okay.
But a lot of people don't like the idea of Santa Claus because it's like, why are you giving credit to some other person when mom or dad like maxed out all their credit cards to buy you a Nintendo 64?
You appreciate it later.
Yeah, you do. Oh, yes. Because I got a lot of gifts.
Yeah, that's the best part. Like, the first time we celebrated Christmas in Istanbul, I was shocked because you got me, like, 10 presents or something like that. And I got you, like, 1.
Yeah, no.
And, like, I got something, like, nice.
Yeah.
I think I got a watch.
Oh, yeah.
But...
And I lost it in the house.
I don't know if it was in the house, but either way, it's not important. But I was shocked and I felt bad because I'm like, okay, I didn't know you have to buy like 10 presents to the person that you're with. I was like, you know, I thought it was like 1 gift because that's what we do. Like everyone buys another person 1 gift. And because we usually have big families, it's going to be like a lot of gifts for you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I bought you a lot of gifts, or or whatever because I do love you. But it's also you want to show that, maximum amount, like,
What it's like.
like Christmas. Yeah, Christmas is like that time to just love bomb everybody,
Yeah. I mean, you popped my Christmas cherry in a really good way.
But I think I did it badly though because I didn't wrap gifts. I hate wrapping presents. Like I hate that. That's one of birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, any gift. I hate wrapping it. I just rather give it to you because I hate putting it in boxes and folding it and.
That's why we're the perfect couple because I love wrapping gifts.
Oh
and
God!
If we were to like continue this tradition with like our child and in the future and stuff like that, that would be my best part in Christmas because I like giving gifts to people and I like wrapping them and spending time on them.
When did you wrap a gift? What, for birthdays or something?
Yeah, you wrap a gift whenever you give a gift.
Have you wrapped something for me? I can't remember.
I mean, I don't know, like when I got you the watch, it already comes in a box, so I didn't really wrap it.
Yeah. But I don't know if I just hate doing that. I know it's a part of the tradition, the nice Christmas paper, the bow, all that sort of stuff, but it's not for me. It's not for me. But Christmas is dope, man. And a part of it is the Santa myth. You can't take it out of it. Christmas doesn't feel the same unless you have that, I'm going to go to bed early because I hear Santa's coming, or, oh no, he's flying over our city.
There's also another question that I want to ask about Christmas to you.
What?
Do you feel like, I don't want to ruin Christmas for you, but do you feel like Christmas is very like white centric and, kind of like I'm not going to say a white supremacist holiday because it's not, but it's kind of like very closely related to it. And I only asked this because I was thinking like how we would...
Oh, Avery Adams in there handling business.
Yeah, there was some like...
Shout out to Avery. Okay,
haters.
He's doing his thing. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking about like who celebrates Christmas and things like that. And I also thought about Ethiopia because it's like they're one of the oldest Christian African countries, right? So I'm wondering like what their Christmas looks like. Is their Santa black? Or like, how do they do all of the stuff? Is their decorations like Afrocentric,
Yeah.
And it's not like the usual stuff that you hang on the Christmas tree, but it's like, how they have their own like colors and shapes
Santa
and stuff
Claus
like that.
coming into the house eating injera.
Yeah, like what do they serve during Christmas and things like that? Like how do you view Christmas in that perspective?
Yeah,
I don't know. Relation to Europe and whiteness.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not Ethiopian, so I can't answer that. But that's a good question. Like, how do other cultures that are Christian interpret Santa that aren't white? Right? That's an interesting question. I'd be interested to know that. But I'll say this: like, as an American, a Black American, of course, all of our holidays are problematic because they're presented as white. Santa Claus is always seen as white. You know what I mean? And that's the same applies for like even the main figure of this holiday, which is like Jesus, all of our holidays, Thanksgiving, not New Year's, but like Easter, all of them are seen through a white lens. So on one hand, you can say like, some people don't like Santa Claus because it's like bringing white supremacy into your home. If you're like a Black family, you just worked so hard this year, you bought all these gifts, and then you have to tell your kids Santa Claus came and brought it for you. A big fat white man who, broke into our home. You get what I'm saying? That sounds crazy, but I think there's a way of compartmentalizing those ideas and saying like, we can put that aside just for Christmas. You know what I mean? Because like we would be all consumed with just negative feelings if we always thought about that part.
Yeah, of course. Like that's one of the reasons why maybe like I thought this is a stupid question because obviously that time of the year you don't want to think about that. It's a holiday about friendship, family, peace, and love. So yeah, I get that. It's not like I also understand that just because like you're Black, you don't have to hate everything that's like white centric or anything like that.
I mean, I did go through that phase. There was a time in my life, especially when I was like, an atheist, and then I became Muslim, where I was very against like Christian holidays. But as I've gotten older, I've become like more relaxed on those sorts of things. Like I'll say Merry Christmas and still say the Shahada. Like I don't care. Like what does that matter? Like people get so caught up in you're a Muslim, you can't say Merry Christmas, or how dare you celebrate Christmas. But it's like it's a holiday, man. In my opinion, like what's important to me is like my faith in God. And as Muslims, we love Jesus anyway. Like we believe in Jesus. We do believe there was some birth in Jesus. So why not take that time to celebrate that? We don't believe Jesus was the Son of God, of course, but why not, take this time to remember all that. You get what I'm saying? By the way, shout out to Avery Adams for the donation. I just now saw that. They hate we donate. Shout out to Avery, man. I don't know what this Gordana guy is saying, but shout out to the Albanians. You're more than welcome to talk about Christmas with us and anything else. Shout out to Avery. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. Shout out to Avery. Shout out to Gordana. All that sort of stuff. Everybody gets love around here. It's Christmas time, man.
Yeah. I was going to say something. Oh yeah, like I guess one good thing about that is like it's sort of becoming global, which makes it nicer because now like we can have this global holiday that maybe all people celebrate that represents love and peace. Because I mean, nobody's doing anything in Turkey tonight or tomorrow. I know that, but it's still nice.
Well, I think maybe like other people of different religions should celebrate other people's holidays. You know what I mean? Like even if you're not Muslim, how about you come to Eid? Even if you're not Hindu, why don't you do Diwali? If you're not, Jewish, why not do Hanukkah? Whatever. Like learn about other people's religions and cultures and celebrate just the fact that, we're all human and we all have these traditions that we use to celebrate our ancestors, remember God, that sort of stuff. But I know that pisses you off because you're like, oh, fuck God.
No, I always appreciate a celebration because growing up in Turkey, most of my celebrations were around religion. Because those religious holidays like Eid, and then we have like the Kurban, which is like when you sacrifice, an animal, and all of those things. That's what my childhood was centered around, just like how yours was kind of centered around like Easter and Christmas and things like that. So I still like to celebrate those holidays, even though I'm not a Muslim, because they're part of my culture and they represent coming together with family, giving to children, appreciating elders and things like that. So
And I guess you could also look at it as like all these holidays have something in common with Christmas. They believe in something that's not real.
Yep.
You can say that, but hey, I believe in God and I still believe in Santa. I believe in the spirit of Santa and all that. I don't know what they're talking about in the chat, but if you want to read comments, you can. No, you don't want to. Let them fight it out. It's okay.
And this is just this guy talking ridiculous. We're just here like tonight spreading love, spreading peace and all of that. So there's no reason to hate. Just chill.
Yeah, who cares? I really don't care. Don't get upset.
Yeah.
But, man, I'm looking forward to next year. Are you looking forward to 2024?
Yes, I am. Like, it's been a crazy year, and I think like 2024 for us is gonna be like a bit more chill, but we'll still have a lot of things that are coming up. Like, I don't know, you're gonna start school, and I'm still studying, and we'll have different adventures and all of that, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I think it's been a crazy year. It feels like it's been a slow year, but it's also been very insane because we started off in Kenya. We spent 3 months in Marmaris, and that felt like a very slow time. And then it was a roller coaster after that, running through the Balkans, and now we're here in Hungary. It's been insane this year. And my Christmas wish is that, next year we have more fun, more adventures, and we stay together and continue to grow and stuff like that.
Yeah, I wish the same. And I was like, I did a shorts video last night, and I had to go through all of all of 2023 basically and pick like a video from each month. And it was like so hard at certain months. We did so much, and there's like so many things, and I'm like, which one do I pick? Because like, for example, in June, we got like remarried again. Yeah, Jesus. And then also we went to like Serbia, and then we went to Kosovo and Albania. Like all of that sort of happened in like 1.5 months. And I was like, which one do I put? Which one do I pick? And then there were like some months where like that was in Marmaris in Turkey, where we were just in the house and just working and
it's been crazy,
chilling, and especially after all that travel, we were just like resting a little bit. And yeah, it was nice to see like the whole year,
Yeah.
like just in front of my eyes.
Yeah, it's been crazy. If it was a movie, this would be like the peak. Like it'll be peak. Be very dope. Need to be directed by Quentin Tarantino or Wes Anderson. I don't know. Somebody big, man. I don't know what y'all are doing in the comments. Y'all should be spreading
read
Christmas
Avery's
love.
comment.
What's he saying?
I like the holidays because of the feeling and energy, but the only holiday I really care for is birthdays.
I mean, birthdays are always fun because there's no like, you know how on Christmas you're supposed to be like really good? You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be ratchet. You can't be twerking on Christmas, you know what I mean? But you could have a birthday party and get raunchy and nasty, you know what I'm saying? And New Year's too. There's only like 2 holidays, maybe Independence Day, depending on your country, right? There's 3 holidays where you can get nasty. New Year's, a birthday, and Independence Day.
You get nasty in your Independence Day?
Hell yeah, you get drunk as hell, shoot fireworks.
Wow.
What do you mean?
In our Independence Day, we like go to football, like soccer fields and watch like what kids did at school to celebrate Independence Day. It's like very pure and very nationalistic, and there's no drinking or twerking or anything like that.
No, that's lame. You can twerk your ass off on the 4th of July. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I think
we got nasty on Independence Day.
Though, wow, we did.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was talking to like my students yesterday when I did like those classes, and they're from Japan, and I was asking like, okay, what is like, do you guys celebrate Christmas? What is the tradition is like? And actually over there, from what I heard, is that like it's not really about family, it's more about like you go on dates, or it's like more like partying with your friends type of vibe
on Christmas
there,
okay,
because they're not like, majority is not Christian. It's like Buddhist and their own like religion also. So yeah, it's like they go to a fancy restaurant with their date, or they party, or they go see their friends. And it's also like all the people I talked to, they said that they were gonna bake a cake.
Okay.
So it's like, I guess it's like the turkey thing, like, you know. On Thanksgiving, you guys cook turkey, and I feel like on Christmas they have a cake.
Yeah, my Peruvians told me that they cook turkey for Christmas, and they eat panettone. You know panettone?
No.
It's a type of like fruit cake with like nuts in it. You buy it from the store.
Oh yeah,
it's like
yeah.
real
It looks
round.
really dry.
I think it's good. I tried it a few times. I think it's better with ice cream. I mean, I just
Isn't
like
that
cake
like
with ice cream.
Italian?
I don't know where it's from. I don't know where
French,
panettone is from, but it's a tradition there.
Avery said New Year's too. I like New Year's. I forgot about that. LMAO.
Yeah, New Year's is dope. New Year's is a dope holiday, but Christmas has something special about it. You can't, at least in American culture, you can't be twerking on Christmas. You can't get nasty. But there is like a tradition, like there used to be like a big movie that would come out every Christmas. It would either be Star Wars or some big blockbuster flick, and everybody would go to the movie theaters after having like Christmas dinner or something like that. That used to be a thing. But I don't know if there's any big movies out now. Everybody's on Netflix.
Avery said, shout out to the Peruvians. That lomo saltado go crazy.
Yeah, man. The Peruvians have great food. I don't know. Yeah. The lomo saltado is dope. I think I had it one time because I went to a Peruvian restaurant in Miami. But my Peruvian students have great food.
Is that a dish?
Yeah, lomo saltado is like, how can I say it? It's like potatoes and like beef and stuff like that. Maybe you should look it up. You should look it up. It's dope. But one of the best Christmases I ever had, I'll never forget this, when I was about 11, 12, something like that. No, younger than that. I was 9 because we were still living in Monroe before we moved to Texas. I woke up one morning on Christmas Day to find a basketball thing built in the driveway or something like that. And it was freezing in Monroe. It was like 0 degrees Celsius. And I don't know how, but Santa Claus came and built an entire, basketball, what's it called? Like pole with the hoop and all that, like for Christmas. And then on top of that, Santa left me a Nintendo 64 under the Christmas tree. What?
Santa?
Santa did that.
Wow, Santa is rich.
No, he wasn't rich, but that's like, a Nintendo 64 back then might have been like $300, right? And then the basketball thing might have been like extra $200. So it's like $500 in total.
What year was this?
This is like 1999. 1999.
That is a lot of money for that year.
It is a lot of money for that year, but when it's Christmas, you go all out. You feel me? That's just a part of the culture, at least in the U.S. And looking back at it, I'm glad the spirit of Santa went into my father like that, because that's some real man shit. Like, that's some next level. That he was out there with like probably a bottle of Jack in the middle of the like Monroe Cold building this basketball court. That was insane.
That is pretty sweet.
And then on top of that, we didn't even play with the basketball. We just started playing Nintendo 64. Boy, what is happening? What is happening? That was great though. That was a great Christmas. That was a great Christmas.
Sweet.
What would be your dream Christmas? Like, what would you want under the tree? What would you want the setting to be? You know what I mean?
I mean, I only known like. Obviously, I've seen Christmas in movies before I met you, but I only like really actually experienced it with you. So thinking about that, I guess I would want like a tree, and I would want to like decorate it with my,
white tree or green
with my
tree?
family. What?
White tree or green tree?
Green tree. You go classic. What the fuck is white?
Some people do the white tree. They get the one that's covered
but I
with
feel
powder.
like you need like the green one and like kind of like not over like decorating it and using like mostly lights and stuff.
Okay.
That would be best.
Okay.
And I don't know, I'd like to like, decorate the tree and the house with my family, and then we eat a nice meal, and we put the presents like the night before, I guess. That's what you do, right?
Presents continue until the kids wake up. Like,
okay.
Presents can be there. The way they did it in my house, presents would slowly be there.
So like the Christmas starts from the morning.
Christmas starts in December. When that tree go up and it's plugged in.
Okay, yeah. So like the days before the actual Christmas, we would decorate the tree and put the presents there in my imagination.
Yeah.
And then on Christmas morning, you open the gifts at Christmas night, right? Like the 25th.
Some
evening
people allow one gift to be open on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So like on the night of Christmas Eve, after Christmas Eve dinner, you go open one.
Okay.
Not in my family.
I would allow that, like, because, I mean, depends on how many gifts we have. So if we have a lot, then, allow them to open, like, one of them. That's fine. But, and then I guess, like, that's, Christmas Eve night. And then Santa comes that night.
Yeah, Santa comes on tonight. Tonight
then
is the night.
Then we're doing like the couch sexy time with Santa.
There we go. All right, Santa needs some love.
And then we eat some cookies.
Yes.
Some
chocolate chip, only chocolate chip. No raisin, no sugar, no oatmeal.
No, chocolate chip cookies, and then we watch like a movie or spend some time together without the kids. Probably, and then next morning it's nice breakfast, and then you have a dinner. Yeah. You open the presents. Yeah. Or something. I guess like maybe they open one during the morning and
when Christmas starts, you run out there and you just go crazy. Go ahead. It's like paper everywhere, boxes flying. It's insane. Like on Christmas morning, you like, let's go.
Okay. But I would probably say like one gift, because for me it's like kind of celebrating those things are like during the evening time, and you do have like a Christmas dinner, right?
Of course.
So I would like hide one gift and then give them after the dinner just for the extra shock value, I guess. And you just like chill with your family, maybe play board games or watch a movie or something like
One
that.
of the things you have to have is the stockings though. So what should be in the stockings?
Oh, you have to have a gift in the stocking?
Yes, gifts are everywhere. It's like it's orgasmic. You don't understand.
Wow. In the stockings.
No, but I'll be honest with you. In the stockings, usually it's smaller gifts like candy, or like the worst thing you can get is socks, or cologne, or Axe body spray.
Wow. I mean, it's kind of like weird to put socks in stockings, because stocking is a sock. But I don't know, something like small but like nice. Yeah. I don't know. We would have that. Okay. If my grandma is alive, I would make her do the like knit the stockings, because she would like that.
Yeah. I'll be honest though, that sounds great. Just the one thing, I'm glad you didn't say this. Christmas movies. I've always hated most Christmas movies, like The Night Before Christmas, or The Grinch, or Home Alone, or Die Hard. I hate Christmas movies, low key.
For me, like, I mean, I like Die Hard. Who doesn't like Die Hard?
I've always hated.
I don't have Christmas, but that's one of the first Christmas movies I watched.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
It's so cheesy.
I mean, I wouldn't mind like watching just like a nice family movie or like a kid movie or something like that with if there are kids. We don't have to watch like a Christmas themed movie. Like for me, it would be more fun if you just watch like an interesting movie. You know?
Yeah, just a good movie. It doesn't have to be like one of those classics. Cause
but maybe like a happy movie. At least if you're with the kids, then you gotta have like a happy ending.
Something comedic.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a Shrek Christmas movie?
I think so. I feel like there would be an episode of Shrek.
Oh yeah, like, something.
Yeah.
I feel like there's one of those classic movies that's Christmas themed.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like, what would if we had a tree and it was full of presents and stuff like that, and there were 5 for you and 5 for me, what would be your 5 gifts you would want under the tree?
I don't know.
I know. PlayStation 5. A PlayStation 5, possibly some new J's. An iPad. That would be dope.
Damn, why are you so expensive?
What? I'm just thinking of my Christmas gifts. These are my Christmas gifts. This is what I want Santa to give me.
You're not getting all of them in 1 year, just so you know.
Oh, yes, I will. I will be Santa for me. No matter what. Wow. I want a PlayStation 5. What is it? An iPad. What did I say before? J's. Maybe some very nice cologne. I would want that. And what else? I feel like the last one has to be good. Maybe a blender.
I feel like if we're at that stage when we're setting up Christmas trees and, you know, we have kids and all of that, then we would probably have a blender already.
Okay, but like, I'm talking about my life right now. Like what
I know what you want, waffle maker.
Oh, I changed. Yeah, no, I changed it. I don't want that.
See, I already know.
No, I want a drum. No, a truckload of maple syrup fresh from Canada.
Of course.
And it will take an entire room in this house, and AKDI will have to live with it.
Of course.
Yes, those are my Christmas things.
I mean, I don't know if I can name 5 things. I would.
Go ahead.
You can look at the comments.
Okay.
I'll think about what I want.
All right. No, Avery Adams said, I love the Grinch, LOL, not because of the ending, but how petty he was. Man,
I love the Grinch too, though.
You love the Grinch too? Are you talking about the live action one? Wasn't there one with like Jim Carrey?
I'm talking about the Jim Carrey one.
Okay.
That's the one I watched.
I watched the cartoon one. You know, a lot of the Dr. Seuss cartoons. They were cool.
Yeah, I saw clips of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I would want is probably like a spa day ticket or something.
Okay.
Maybe like a Sephora or like some sort of like cosmetic place gift card. Then I don't know. I don't know about the other parts because I'm not really like a jewelry type of girl, so I wouldn't really expect like some fancy jewelry or anything. I don't know. Something nice that is thoughtful is fine. I don't know.
Necklace, bracelet, ring.
I mean, I don't really care for that stuff, but yeah, I mean, if you get like a nice one that, like, if it's something like you see it and it reminds me of you or something like that, then that's fine, and I'll wear it.
Lock off my hair.
What? You don't have hair. No. Like, I don't know. Like, they have, like, those infinity bracelets where they, like, seal the bracelet and you can never take it off unless you, like, break it.
Whoa.
Maybe something like that.
No, that's extreme. That's too much.
But I'll probably break it off, like, after 2 years or
I feel like that would break, like, in the shower, like, eventually the rust.
No, it's just, like, a really thin, like, bracelet where they seal it on your hand. So it doesn't have the clip.
I've never heard of that.
Well,
that's extreme domination. Is that what you're into? You really want to be like myself? Yeah. Wow.
I mean, that's a good gift, you know, like a nice romantic night.
Okay. All
Or I
right.
could go for like coupons
Mm-hmm.
because I know like you're always working and you're always busy. So I have like this coupon where I get like Simon to myself for like 5 hours.
You always have me to yourself. You
Not
can call me
always.
anytime. You can call me anytime. I'm
I
serious. I'm
know
dead
where
serious.
you're working, but yeah, it's like I can demand like a date night or something,
Okay.
and you cook for me.
Okay.
And you be romantic.
I don't know what number we're on, but you have a lot of coupons. A lot of your gifts could fit in the stocking. They're just like paper slips.
Oh, and maybe like a pedicure or like pedicure, manicure, like duo gift card.
Isn't that all in the spot?
You go to the sauna and you get a massage and something like that, and maybe a facial.
All right. I mean, cash works too, right? Just having cash for Christmas.
No. What's the fun in that?
I don't know, just a big money phone.
Then I can just buy it my own. It's nice that you think about it.
Okay, all right, I guess. I mean,
it depends on how much cash you're giving me. But...
Yeah, money phone, big brick. I'm just imagining one day if I have a big.
No, don't give me cash. Think about it.
No, can't make it rain.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can still make it rain, but still give me a gift.
Okay.
You really want to make it rain.
Anyway, Christmas this year is gonna be good. Even though we don't have a tree, even we have each other, we have our family, we have us. You know, we had a very good year, and looking forward to what's next. And I'm glad this channel is blowing up. I'm just disappointed in the comment section that people are going off.
Yeah, today especially.
Especially on the Christmas holiday. Isn't today supposed to be the day where we like put our beefs aside, at the least?
I mean, yeah, but you're American, so maybe Albanians, just like Turkey, don't really celebrate Christmas and they don't give a fuck.
I know, right? They say they're not a Muslim country,
Yeah.
and then they want to turn up on Christmas. I don't know. Whatever. They have good hearts. They're good people, right?
But also, like, you know, before my school went for a break, I was like, you know, just going to the center of Budapest every day during the weekdays and just like, you know, walking around and stuff like that. And there's like a lot of stuff that you can get and buy and the Christmas decorations and everything.
Yeah.
And during this time, I always feel conflicted with myself because like you said, Christmas is the time when you go all out. And I feel like that's very like consumerism type of thing. And I know this is like a lame argument maybe.
No, it's real.
Maybe it's like, you know, it's Christmas time, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. But as someone who didn't have Christmas as like a cultural tradition and it's something that, you know, came into my country later on. It's for me, like, yeah, my family went all out too, but it wasn't that different from like Eid or something like that, you know? And maybe even it was even more spending during the Eid or, you know, things like that, other religious holidays. So a part of me is like, you know, I want to get those stuff and I want to like decorate the house and do all this, but also another part of me is like, this is just like sort of very consumerism, very capitalistic, very like Americano, like sort of, you know, brainwashing.
Yeah. No. That's real.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
Like with any holiday.
I don't want to shit on Christmas.
No, you're not shitting on Christmas because honestly, the argument that you're making is very true for all of our holidays, at least for Americans, right? And like this also applies to like other holidays that aren't tied to Christianity. Like Ramadan is now becoming commercialized and stuff like that. When we were in Turkey, that's when the restaurants make the most money, right? That's when people are going outside spending the most. And then you're supposed to buy new clothes at the end of Ramadan for the Eid,
like
and that's more consumerism. You know?
Like the last day of Ramadan is like Christmas in Turkey.
Right.
Everybody goes to restaurants, eat out.
And it's like consumerism there too. And like that's just a part of living in our modern age where we cannot divorce capitalism from the sacred. And that's a part of it. And there's a lot of critiques to give about Christmas and all the holidays that are commercialized, but also at this time too, and like the other holidays, there's still that spirit of giving. I think I read somewhere that the most money that charities get is around the holidays, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, and that sort of stuff. And every Muslim, of course, at the end of Ramadan has to pay a certain amount too. And I think a lot of people still do that. And so I think it's a good and bad, you know, like capitalism will make everything commercialized, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's still that spirit of giving, zakat, sadaqah, all that sort
Yeah.
of stuff.
So we should also make that like a family tradition as well. Like maybe right now we don't have enough like income to give to other people.
Yeah.
But later, like if we do have like a good, income that we have and we can like spare some of it, then like I would love to do something like that with my family, like maybe give out food or even if it's just like, I don't know, because like in Turkey, for example, in the sacrifice holiday, richer families sacrifice a lot of like animals, like cows and goats and whatever. And then obviously, like first you eat it yourself with your family, and they like freeze some of it and put it in the fridge. But there's only like so much meat that you can like save and eat and all of that. And then the rest goes to homeless shelters and all of that. So. I feel like that's something that we could do, even if you just cook it and hand it out to your neighbors and things like that. Just bake cookies and just like, I don't know, turn up in the square and just give it to like homeless people that are here in Budapest, like just like sleeping outside, homeless.
Now that you brought that up, it made me think we're gonna have so many holidays in our house because I'm Muslim. I celebrate Christmas. I don't mind celebrating Diwali, like what happened in Mauritius and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna do every holiday. Fuck that. Every day.
I mean that has been like kind of our motto because when we got married, we did like the Jewish tradition, the African American tradition, the Turkish traditions, and it will be fun. There's gonna be like 2 Independence Days, and then I'm not the biggest fan of celebrating like Turkish national holidays, but some of them are nice.
Me too. I know. Fuck that. We waving Turkish flags in this thing. And then at a Turk's birthday, we out here. Yeah, give me food. Wow. Give me food. Give me everything, man. I don't care, man. All holidays get celebrated.
We actually don't celebrate his birthday. We
really?
Celebrate his death day.
Oh, that's bad. Well, we do the same for Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. We should do it the opposite.
Yeah, but it's like the big loss for people. So it has more effect because when he was born, nobody knew about him.
Yeah, but I just feel like if you celebrate somebody's life, don't celebrate their assassination. Because I feel like you're giving credit to their assassin rather than, you know what I mean?
No, but also you're celebrating that person's whole life, basically.
I guess so.
What he had done during his lifetime.
Yeah. The only thing we won't celebrate, in my opinion, is the Maulid, celebrating, Prophet Muhammad's birth.
I don't celebrate that now.
Yeah,
so
me neither. Thank God.
It's not gonna change.
Yeah, I just find that weird because number one, no Muslim knows when the Prophet was born for real. Like nobody knows that for sure. So I find that strange. And I know that the same could apply for Christmas, but Christmas is different. It's got Santa Claus and all sorts of gifts and traditions and stuff. Maulid, y'all just be making it up as you go.
Are we going to celebrate 4th of July or Indigenous Peoples Day?
You know what?
Or our meeting anniversary.
You know what? Because we met on 4th of July, I have a reason to celebrate. I'm popping fireworks and eating hot dogs for you, not for America. See, you got me right there. That's hard. That's hard. It's hard.
That's gonna be like a big celebration in our family. 4th of July.
4th of July.
Yeah, because we can celebrate all of them. Let's do that. Or
we
can skip 4th of July and just do like Indigenous Peoples Day, and then.
But that's Columbus Day.
Columbus Day.
Columbus Day was changed to Indigenous Peoples Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
but I mean, you could do the same thing because.
What is 4th of July for anyone who's not white?
4th of July, I guess Juneteenth.
Oh yeah, okay, Juneteenth. It's all mixed up now because y'all got like 2 names for every holiday because every holiday is like colonialist.
Well, we have 4th of July is on July 4th and Juneteenth is on June 19th. It's a separate holiday. Okay. 4th of July celebrates when.
Do we still celebrate 4th of July though?
I'm not celebrating 4th of July. I'm celebrating when we met.
Okay,
that's
I'm
our
fine with
anniversary.
That, I don't have anything to do with 4th of
Which
July.
gives me a good reason now. I'm so glad I met you now.
Can we still eat burgers though?
Of course.
Burgers are good.
We're doing all the normal traditions, but it's Simon AKDI Day.
Okay.
It's not You know, America Imperialism Day.
Okay.
You get what
I'm good
saying?
with that.
That's that. I'm
good
so
with
glad I
that.
met you now because that clears my conscience so much.
Wow.
They're going off in the comments, but as you see, guys, we're still smiling, we're still happy, and we're still living. I don't know
Let's see
what is
what
happening.
Avery's saying.
Avery's out
Okay.
here handling his business. Avery's standing on
Savitri
business.
Maliva said, "Hello, ma'am and sir. Hey, Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you."
All right,
well.
yeah, Merry Christmas to you all.
Avery, let's see. Avery said Nintendo 64. What?
Yeah.
6 or just 6? Is it just 6?
64, tell me how old you are without telling us. No, yeah, I'm old, man. I'm old. 1999. I think I got that Nintendo 64. Super Smash Brothers. Playing all
Let's
day.
see. I'm always sick on Christmas, but my favorite time was when I got sniper rifle Nerf gun in the Warriors movie.
The Warriors. Wait,
I
tell me how old you
wanted the
are.
Nerf gun too on like New Year's.
Water
not
guns
on
are better
Christmas.
than Nerf guns.
But I got the fake version.
A fake Nerf gun? A
Yeah.
turf gun?
Something, yeah. Furf gun.
Nerf gun.
It was cheaper.
What is this?
Anyway, Avery said, "You got to be okay, we read that one.
Diabolical.
Girls in America want you to get them a car and a house. See, you're like the girls in America. You want like Nintendo and J's and an iPad.
This is the
and
thing.
a waffle maker.
I can't lie. I was a little bit spoiled. My parents really went all out for Christmas because they saw how much it made me and my brother happy. So that's in me.
Did you ever guys like fought because of Christmas gifts with your brother? Was there like ever like a, conflict there?
No, because we're so similar in age and we're boys. Like we had similar interests. So the Nintendo 64 is for both of us. The basketball is for both of us. Like a lot of the big gifts, they're meant for us to share.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I got a bike, it's our bike. You know? So
Okay.
yeah. It might be different. What would you get your brother for Christmas?
Oh, it's so hard because he's such a teenager now, and in my eyes, I feel like still like buying him gifts like toys and things, and I know he's not interested, but he's really into fashion, so I think I would get him maybe like a cool sweater or I don't know, some nice shoes maybe, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he will probably like that. Like some very nice shoes and something cool. A cool jacket maybe.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Jackets last a long time, and if you get him something nice like that, he'll appreciate it.
Yeah, because my favorite, I guess, New Year's was when this one New Year's where it was like my mom and Egehan was like little. I think he was like a baby, like 3 years old or something. And my grandma was there and my stepdad was there, and it was like a really nice Christmas, I guess, New Year's. And on New Year's we have all these like famous TV shows that they do the New Year's episode.
Okay. Well, these are
And-
Turkish shows, right?
Yeah, like the Turkish Voice. They have the like New Year's episode where they get like all the famous Turkish singers there, and we used to watch that, and you count down, you open presents.
Yeah.
My mom got like a real Christmas tree, like a real alive one with the thing, but it wasn't big. It was very small.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, I've never had a real Christmas tree in my house because my parents told me when I was young they got one, and my mom found out she's allergic, and she even had to go to the hospital. So we've always had the same, literally for 20 years, 30 years now.
I mean, that's how it goes though.
Yeah.
Why would you buy a new one?
Exactly. That's much more economical, and
Yeah.
it looks great. It looks like a real tree.
Yeah, no, I think my mom was kind of like just excited about it, and then we got it, but then we didn't really take care of it after Christmas, so it stayed small and died.
Wow.
It never really like became a big tree
Yeah.
or anything.
But
like
they sell the fake ones, the plastic ones. They're really good. Would you want us to get a real one or a collapsible?
And a fake one is good because you just like wrap it up and use it again next year.
Yeah.
So
Keep it in the closet.
yeah,
put
because
it
where
up
are you
there.
gonna keep the real one? It's just gonna be there all the
It's
time.
gonna die eventually. I think they use it for firewood. I think people that have real trees use it for
'Cause
firewood.
when I went shopping, there was like a Christmas tree market in the parking lot here.
Really?
Yeah, it was like how I saw it in American movies.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
we never have that in Turkey. Like, we don't have the people who sell the real tree.
Hungary is kind of similar to America in that sense because they do, they kind of go out for Christmas. Like there's lights and decorations everywhere, shops selling that stuff.
Christmas market.
Christmas market. It's very similar. Very similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you would get him some nice clothes. What would you get me? What would you get your mom? No, before we get to me, the most important.
My mom.
What would you get your mom for Christmas?
I don't know. It's just that, I've been with my mom for so long. Since I was born. And I got her like a present maybe like 3-4 times every year.
Okay.
So like on her birthday, Mother's Day, New Year's, like that's 3 times. And then maybe like an extra something. So I'm out of gifts.
You're out of gifts to give her?
Probably I'll buy her maybe like a perfume. I don't know.
Something like that.
Something like that.
She'll like that. A nice hat. I think she likes hats. Sunglasses.
Jewelry, maybe like an accessory, maybe like sunglasses and hat or a perfume, something like that.
All right, and now for Big Top. What are you getting me?
Please, okay,
What?
please don't tell me that you got me a gift because I'm scared.
No, I didn't get you a gift.
Oh, thank God.
I
didn't get you a gift either. Because
I kind of got you a gift, but
what?
the computer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Aw.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
By the way, I gotta say, is anyone here spiritual? That's a good question. That's a good question. Should I ask you this? Are you like spiritual at all, or are you just like completely atheistic? Because I'm Muslim, as you know. I'm not a practicing Muslim, but I believe in God. I don't know. I believe in the hereafter.
I am spiritual, I would say. Like, I don't believe in a God or something like that, but I'm not an atheist. I'm agnostic, which is sort of like, I know that there's something out there, but I'm not really sure what it is, sort of thing. So I do believe in some sort of power, but I don't believe that, it's like a persona or it has rules and things like that.
What about the hereafter?
Not really. I don't believe in that. Mine is sort of like something like it's something between scientific and spiritualism. So yeah, like I don't think that's realistic. But at the same time, like, yeah, like I do still like think about like when I'm scared, when I feel like I'm in danger, I pray to God or something like God, basically. So there's that still part of me. And I do think there's some sort of harmony in the universe that is caused by something, which is where my spirituality comes from. But yeah.
But none of the stuff like prophets, holy books, miracles. Miracles, no?
No, not really. I think miracles happen to everyone at least once in their lives. Like, I wouldn't think like there's one person that goes through their lives without anything good happening to them.
Yeah.
And that would be a miracle in their eyes.
I got you.
So, yeah.
Well, that's your belief.
Yeah.
That's fine. But yeah, I do think it's important to have some sort of spirituality to realize that something is a bit bigger than you and larger than you, because that's the only way to rationalize the very the super smallness that we have when we look at the universe, when we look at the world. We have to have.
Yeah, I go back and forth sometimes. 'Cause sometimes I feel like, okay, we're like just overestimating ourselves and our being in this world. And then sometimes it feels like you're very special,
Yeah.
So I go back and forth with that, but
yeah. Damn, I forgot where we were. You think Santa's spiritual? What religion is Santa Claus?
What do you mean? He's definitely Christian.
He's definitely Christian? Nobody said that. He's popping up at everybody's house.
We know he's American because he's fat.
I don't know if you heard the story that I covered on my channel today about Santa Claus getting canceled in New York.
Yeah.
What did you think about that?
I didn't know Jewish people celebrated Christmas.
Me neither. They canceled.
I don't know why they're getting involved.
I don't know why.
It's not their business, to be honest.
It's not. That was crazy. That was a crazy story.
Plus, like you said, everyone kind of puts aside their fight on the side. So why aren't you doing the same thing
for Santa?
Just like, let it go. It's like this man who's dressing up as like
Santa Claus.
that old man with like, he's putting on a whole costume. he's obviously not doing it for like a bad reason.
Yeah.
So just like let it go.
Yeah, for any
It's unnecessary grudge.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, there was this guy in New York who is pro-Palestinian, and he went to some synagogue to debate the Zionists about Israel, Hamas, war, whatever, and then they ended up canceling his job as Santa Claus for the kids. And I just thought that was crazy that he would go to a synagogue and debate that Santa Claus is apparently anti-Zionist. Like, who would have thought?
I mean, I don't know, like, I've heard that, like, for example, there's a synagogue right next to my school here, and when I was talking to my friends about, like, this whole situation, my friend said that, like, the synagogue, at least the Jewish people in the synagogue there, are kind of pro-Palestine.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but I think Jewish community is very strong here in Budapest, at least. And there's that sort of like guilt from coming from like Hungarians towards the Jewish people because of World War II.
Yeah.
But that's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah. No, there are a lot of Jews who are pro-Palestine or at least anti-Zionist because it doesn't match with their ideology. But to answer the question about this live stream, is Santa Claus real? Oh, yes, he is real. He's a real motherfucker. He'll pop up at the synagogue and debate you. Wow. Santa Claus going to every house, every hood, every ghetto all across the world, dropping off gifts. So yes, Santa Claus is real.
He likes shawarma and hummus.
He likes shawarma and hummus. He likes injera. He likes kebab. He likes nasi goreng in Indonesia. Santa Claus popping up eating lomo saltado in Peru. Santa Claus is the realest. Santa Claus is what we should all try to be like. Just giving.
I was also thinking about this.
What?
Like, can we improve Santa? So, like, Santa is this straight white man.
Oh God, here we go. Put a chick in it.
Right?
Make her gay.
Exactly. Can we do that?
Can
we make Santa like trans, black?
I'm the black Santa. I'm already black Santa.
Yeah, but like she's also like she's trans, but she's a lesbian, but then she's black, and then I don't know, she's an atheist.
Here's
something. Or would we like if we do something like that? Like if I introduce Santa to our kid like that,
wow.
Is that a fuck up? Like, would you be against that?
No, I'm not gonna be here and be like a bigot and say no, because I'm sure there's some people that were mad that I was Black Santa. You know, I'm sure people were mad about that. Somebody somewhere, but no, I don't care, because again,
I don't know. Maybe some things should be kept classical. If classical is like, I don't know.
Number one, there's nothing classical about Santa as we know it. I don't know what he said.
Avery said, I 100% disagree with inclusion of any kind.
This is a crazy idea, but I never thought about that. You like, what was it? People this year were mad that the Little Mermaid wasn't white.
Yeah.
So how can I be mad that Santa Claus is a trans, pink-haired?
Yeah, he's from Ethiopia. He's trans, but he's gay, and he does drag sometimes.
This is the woke
and he
mom.
Becomes Santa like mom.
Wow, I mean that matches. If Santa is pro-Palestinian, he's probably like super lefty. Like, it makes sense. Santa Claus is like super liberal. That makes sense. I mean,
can we improve it? It's not an improvement. It's just ridiculous. I don't know.
Gen Z Xanta. Like this is getting ridiculous.
Avery said, "Let Disney get the rights to Santa. We're going to have real sexy red." Wow. I would like that. That's not a bad idea.
I'm sorry, sexy red Santa. That's hilarious. Santa twerking on a car.
Yeah. What if Santa is like, Santa has his wife, right? But what if like it was like what is she
Mrs.
called?
Claus.
Mrs. Claus. What if Mrs. Claus was the one who like gave the gifts?
Okay, all right. See, now that's more interesting. I can sort of get behind that more. Like Santa's off this year, and now the big boss lady's in charge.
Yeah, and then I come home like wearing all red and
just okay. That's hilarious. Disney gets the right to Santa. We're gonna have the real sex.
Santa sings my booty hole brown.
My booty hole brown. This is hilarious.
Wow.
This has been the worst live stream ever.
When you see me rolling in the sky, ski. I mean,
I'm done.
if you remember, we did watch like some pretty good like Christmas. We heard pretty good Christmas songs from like rappers.
Oh
that
yes.
one in Africa.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't remember the name.
We were watching a British rappers doing Christmas drill, and it was hilarious.
Really good.
It was hilarious, man. Oh God, this has been the worst and funniest stream ever. Jesus Christ, that was hilarious. But yeah, this was live with AKDI. We appreciate everybody who came in. We want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. On behalf of the Shaheen Hill family, we love you all. We appreciate everybody who came to all of our live streams, watched our content, supports our content. I love my wife with all my heart, and none of y'all can have her. None of y'all can take her from me. And I hope that 2024 is a great year for you, your family. I wish all of you a Merry Christmas. And you have anything you want to say to the people?
Just Merry Christmas to everyone, and peace and love to everyone. Stop hating on each other, and just at least for like this 5 days until New Year's, just be peaceful.
Amen.
Just be nice to people.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas.
Peace.